Every month, your SEO agency sends you a report with a number on it. And that number is actually probably fake. Not exactly wrong, but fake. Now there's a whole new industry also forming to sell you a second fake number. This is a number for AI. Here's your ChatGPT visibility score. It's the same trick with a new coat of paint. Now, I'm going to show you why both of these numbers are made up and then give you 3 real numbers you should actually be watching instead. These are the numbers that still work whether your customer finds you on Google or asks some sort of AI. And we're looking at a number. This number is $11,000. What does this number represent? It represents a number that is often on your reports for SEO/AI/GEO. And that is a quantifiable value of what you got from your SEO. Now, any good SEO company is going to give you more information than this. They're going to give you information about what you're ranking for and your actual traffic. And I'm not saying those numbers are not valuable, but they'll often put in an ROI number, $11,000, in this particular example. This is totally ridiculous because this number is usually based upon the amount you would have paid for clicks in Google Ads. This is actually something that you never paid for, and nobody gave you $11,000. It's a made-up fake number. And so you shouldn't pay any attention to that kind of number in any kind of report. That's not your actual return on investment. SEO is not a campaign. It's an asset. So when you look at ads, they're a money in, money out kind of deal. When you stop paying for them, they disappear. They're a vending machine. When you pay for it, you get leads, you get a return. It's easy to track, should be simple to track, should be pretty straightforward. However, when you are paying for SEO or AI or GEO, what you are doing is creating content that becomes an asset, and that continues to pay you long after you have paid for it. It appreciates over time. It's like having a rental property. That property over time is going to continue to give you money even as you pay for it. So that's kind of the idea. The purest version of this asset is the AI. It's so pure. Let's say you go to ChatGPT and you say, who's a good commercial door company near me? It gives you a result. Someone clicked on that and says, the AI says you should call X. They specialize in exactly that. And so you click on X, you go, and the person calls, and etc. You got a lead out of it, and you get business. There's no cost to you, there's no click, there's no ad spend. It's even more pure than the money that comes from SEO search terms. So what are 3 real numbers that you should pay a lot of attention to? Number 1, you should ask how people found you. It's the best way right now to make sure that you have all your bases covered because AI is so difficult to track. And especially when it comes to those phone calls, but also walk-ins, and you may or may not want to put it on your form. Probably not, because that creates friction. But whenever you talk to people, you want to ask how they found you, and you want to write it down, and this is going to help you to quantify whether they Googled you, whether they found you through AI, etc., etc. Your ads, that should be tracked on its own, but you still should ask. You also want to look at, in those search term reports that your AI company gives you, they're going to give you maybe some AI questions that you're ranking for, and you want to look at the top 5 to 10 searches that are probably going to actually give you money. These, your ready to buy clients are going to see these terms and click on them and take action. And this is what you want to focus on. Are we ranking for the money terms? The terms that give us money, are we ranking for those? And then you want to look at trends. Number 3, you don't want to go month to month. You don't want to go week to week. SEO cannot be measured in a short-term period. In reality, you're looking at really 6 months where you're going to have to look back at everything. And in a little bit, I'll give you an example. The problem is also measuring AI. The concept of an AI visibility score is ridiculous. The way it works is that companies, they put some software out there to ask a bunch of questions and to see if you're appearing for those questions. There is no AI Search Console. In Google, we have Google Search Console. We have Google Analytics. And so they just use some tools to type some questions and then tally those up. And since there's no AI Search Console, there's no way to actually know for sure how much you're getting from the AI results. And on top of it, a lot of AI results end up getting counted as direct traffic in Google Analytics, which means Google is telling us, Search Console is telling us that when someone searches for AI, that sometimes it's counting it as if they typed your address into the bar on the browser. And so it's not being tracked. So this is the math that should help you out to end the obsession with the SEO content. Now, we're not talking about the maps, the Google Business Profile. That is a lot more quantifiable, and you should be able to see how much your Google Business Profile is giving you. And also there are tools that'll tell you where you're showing up. So I'm not talking about that. We're talking more about the AI, and we're talking about the SEO content. Now, look at the 6-month period. How much did your SEO cost you? Quantify that time. Number 2, did it produce even one closed deal worth more than the number that you found that it cost? And do you believe that it's going to continue to produce? If it did, then you've got a compounding asset. You should probably continue. If you didn't, then you shouldn't continue. You don't necessarily need the fancy report now. It's useful, and you definitely don't need to pay any attention to what kind of supposed revenue that got you. And the one thing you need to ask is it worth more than what I paid? Look at it in 6-month terms, and that's going to help you. All right, to conclude, we have designed a revenue leak calculator that will help you to determine where exactly you have a leaky bucket. So this may be with SEO, but it also includes any other leads and any other systems that you have in place in your business. What is preventing me from scaling? If you will go to hiveleadmarketing.com, like a beehive, hivelead, L-E-A-D, marketing.com, you can click on the leak calculator. It'll take you 3 minutes. You can plug in your data, and you're going to get some valuable feedback on where it is you need help. So I'd encourage you to do that. And if you enjoyed our content, of course, please like, subscribe, and if you have questions, please comment below.